Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be explaining you the topic trigonometry for standard 10th. Trigonometry is actually the study of relation between the sides and the angles. Today I will explain you some trigonometric ratios, which is actually a relationship between the sides and the angle. We will write the ratios related to acute angle A. Before giving you an introduction to the ratios, let us name the sides. The side, we all know this AC for a right angle triangle is known as hypotenuse. This is base, AB is the base and BC is the perpendicular. So we name BC as perpendicular and denoted by alphabet P. AB is the base denoted by B. AC is the hypotenuse denoted by H. Let us write the alphabets here. This is P, this is B and this is hypotenuse. Let us start with the first trigonometric ratio, which is sin A. Sin A is given by perpendicular upon hypotenuse. In terms of sides, if you see, refer to the figure. Perpendicular is given by side BC and hypotenuse is AC. So the first trigonometric ratio is sin A, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. In terms of sides, it is BC by AC. The second trigonometric ratio is cosine A, which is given as base upon hypotenuse. In terms of sides, if you see, it is AB upon AC. Cosine A is our second ratio, base upon hypotenuse. The third ratio is tangent A. Tangent A is given by perpendicular upon base, which is, if you see in terms of sides, it is BC by AB. Tangent A is also given by sin A upon cos A. So these are the three basic ratios of trigonometry. The short form of sin A is sin A. We can write it as sin A. Cosine A can be written as cos A and tangent A can be written as tan A. Now the remaining three ratios are the inverse of these three ratios. Inverse of these three basic ratios. So inverse ratios are, inverse of sin A is known as cosec A. It is known as cosec A. As you can see, sin A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So cosec A will be hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Inverse of cos, this is your fourth ratio, this is our fifth ratio. Cos inverse A is known as sec A, which is, if you can see, cos A is known as B upon H. So sec A will be H upon B. The last is inverse of tangent, that is tan inverse A. It is known as cotangent A, which is known as, which will be given by, you can see tangent A is perpendicular upon base. This will be given as base upon perpendicular. If you want, if I give you the full name of cosec, it is cosecant, and sec is the short abbreviated form of secant, and cot is abbreviated as cot is the abbreviation of cotangent. So hereby I give you the I have given you the information about the six trigonometric ratios. Let me give you a quick recap of this. The first ratio is sin A, abbreviated as sin A. It is written like this, as you can see on your screen. It is given by perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos A is given as base upon hypotenuse. Tangent A is given as perpendicular upon base. Tangent A can also be written as sin A upon cos A. If you want to know how we get P by B, I can show you a simple calculation. Sin A is P upon H divided by cos, that will be H upon B. H and H gets cancelled, you get P by B. This is how it is calculated. The inverse ratios are sin inverse A, which is known as cosec A, cos inverse A is sec A, and tan inverse is cot A. Now as you can see here, tan A is given as sin A by cos A. We can similarly write cot A as cos A by sin A. How did we reach here? You can easily see cos can be written as base upon hypotenuse and divided, so hypotenuse upon perpendicular, and we get it as B by P. To make it more clear, you can also write cosec A as 1 upon sin A. If anybody is having any confusion, inverse means this 1 upon cos A, and this is 1 upon tan A. This is the basic information about the ratios of trigonometry related to a right angle triangle. Here we have written the ratios for acute angle A. Now let me give you an example to explain how we calculate these trigonometric ratios for a given set of information. Let us take this given example to calculate the trigonometric ratios. If you can see on your screen, we have been given tan A is equal to 4 by 3. What does it mean? If you remember, tan A is given by perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular upon base, this ratio is given to us as 4 by 3. Perpendicular here, if you see the figure, it is BC. So perpendicular can be written as 4K according to the given ratio. Base is AB, it can be written as 3K. K being the constant because it is given in the terms of ratio. So we get it as perpendicular, that is BC equal to 4K and AB equal to 3K. Let us first find the third side AC by applying Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, as you all know, AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. Let us calculate AC square. It will be 4K whole square plus 3K whole square, which will be equal to 16K square plus 9K square, which will be 25K square. AC will be equal to 5K. So we let us depict this in the figure. AC as 5K. Now with the help of the given information, let us write the remaining 5 ratios. As you all know, there are 6 ratios, one is given to us, remaining 5 ratios we will find. The first one being sin A. Sin A we all know, it is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular here is BC, which is 4K, and hypotenuse is 5K. K and K gets cancelled, we get the ratio as 4 by 5. Then comes cos A. This is our first ratio, this is second. Cos A is base upon hypotenuse. If you see the figure, the base is 3K and hypotenuse is 5K. K and K gets cancelled, you get the ratio as 3 by 5. The third ratio is tan A in the basic ratios, so that is already given to us. So we go to the inverse ratios, that is cosec A. Cosec is the inverse of sine, so it is written as hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse here is 5K and perpendicular here is 4K. Now see here, sin A is 4 by 5. We know that cosec is inverse of sine, so we are getting it as 5 by 4. So you can understand what inverse actually means. The fourth one is sec A. Sec A is given as hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse is given as 5K and base, if you can see, it is given as 3K. So this comes as 5 by 3. Now let us again check. Cos A is given as 3 by 5 and inverse of cos is sec. So we get it as 5 by 3. The last fifth one is the cotangent, that is inverse of tangent. So cot A is given as, tan is given as perpendicular upon base, so it will be base upon perpendicular. We calculated it, it is 3K upon 4K. So it gets cancelled K and K and you get it as 3 by 4. Again check for the inverse, tan A is 4 by 3 and cot A is 3 by 4. I hope you understand how we calculate the various ratios by if a single ratio is given to us. First we apply Pythagoras theorem and find the third side and accordingly we write the remaining ratios. If you have any doubt, please comment. I will be very happy to clear your doubts, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.